we move on to the latest from the world of business. Yes, it's a major setback for Byju's as the Supreme Court has placed a stay order over the earlier settlement between Byju's and BCCI over unpaid dues of over 158 crore rupees. Rajat Mishra and Priyanka Das from Republic Business joining us with further details. Do take us through the inside story and what this means for Byju's.
Right, it is definitely a major setback for Byju's as we speak, and I also have my colleague Rajat. So Rajat, tell us, it's a major setback obviously, and today's Supreme Court ruling has also revived the insolvency proceedings for Byju's. So how does that really impact the company?
So yes, Priyanka, one of the big stories that we are tracking right now is the Supreme Court verdict that has just come in after the financial creditor Glass Trust approached the apex court of the country talking about that the insolvency proceeding that BCCI tried to initiate at NCLAT in Bangalore has been reinstated, and Supreme Court bench comprising D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra passed the order after a financial Glass Trust approached the court. So what was the whole matter? Let me just take you through the chronology of this. So BCCI approached the NCLAT to initiate the insolvency proceeding, saying that the company owes 158 crore rupees pending dues during the sponsorship fee that Byju's did not pay to the BCCI, and they asked that the insolvency proceeding should be initiated. But after a month in July, BCCI said that they have reached on a mutual agreement, and Byju's have agreed to pay 158 crores from their personal finances. So that initiation, the insolvency thing should be stopped. So at that time, the Glass Trust, which is one of the financial creditor of the Byju's, approached the Supreme Court challenging the NCLAT order that this is something which is wrong and this is a round tripping of fund that is happening. So what does Glass Trust is saying? Glass Trust saying that the money that they are paying from their personal finances, so the Byju's, one of the founders, Byju Raveendran, has said that they are giving this money from their personal finances, which they have accrued from the share sales of Think and Learn Private Limited, which they have sold over the years. But Glass Trust is saying that this is round tripping of the fund and the money that has stolen from the creditor. And just to let our viewers know that in fact Glass Trust alone has impending $1 billion that has to be paid from the Byju's side. So that is something big, and now the court has said that Justice Chandrachud has put a stay on this order on this entire settlement with BCCI and the Byju's as well. And what the Chief Justice Chandrachud has said that the money of 158 crores will go in escrow account. So what this escrow account is that when there is a transaction between the two parties happening, until there is not agreement from the court side, that will be maintained by the third party and that fund will not be touched. So the next hearing is scheduled for 23rd of August. We will have to see what the next hearing will bring for the Byju's, Priyanka.
And what does this settlement mean for the earlier settlement between the Byju's and BCCI?
So see, BCCI dragged the Byju's in NCLAT, saying that they are not paying their dues of 158 crore. The settlement was reached in July, and then Glass Trust, one of the financial creditor, knocked the door of the Supreme Court, saying that this can't be done because this is a stolen money. This is a round tripping of the fund because they already owe $1 billion and $533 million to all the creditors across the world. And if I just tell you the trajectory of this case, so Byju's valuation at one point in time was $20 billion, and now the valuation is somewhere around $1 billion. So this wipeout of $20 billion is something which is quite substantive. So now the court has said that this settlement can't happen because Glass Trust is also one of the party to the case, and they have challenged it in the court, and they said that this is a stolen money. They have to pay the creditors also. This is not their personal finances. That Byju's, one of the founder, Raveendran, is saying that they are paying from their personal finances the shares that they have sold over the period of time. So it's interesting, and they have also said that in fact Tushar Mehta, who is a counsel representing BCCI, said in the court that they are expecting that this stay will remain, but this entire thing will go on. But the Chandrachud mentioned that this amount will be in escrow account, which means that third party will be managing the fund until and unless a conclusion is reached in this matter. And the next hearing is slated to happen on 23rd of August. So we will have to see what next is in store for Byju's from the court side.
Absolutely, Rajat, and that's something that we'll be tracking through the week and also till the next hearing for Byju's. Over to the studio.